My name is Dave Williams. I am head of consumer strategy and research with the Farmers Insurance Group. You know, it's amazing. I've been at Farmers for about 4 years, and that's my first time in insurance. So I think the industry can learn a lot from other industries, looking outside the insurance bubble. So retail is a great example. Retail has a lot of advanced analytics and data designed to improve how the merchandising is organized, the layouts of the stores, trade area analytics, and a lot of marketing, especially customer relation management databases and applications. So it's not just retail. I think the curve jump for insurance will be getting outside that bubble and looking at completely different industries. There's a lot of definitions of customer centricity. It's almost as mind-boggling as the definitions of big data. Customer centricity, I think to me and to my constituents at Farmers, really means building mutually beneficial value propositions. Value propositions that are built from us at Farmers that are founded up front by understanding the wants and needs and desires of our customers and solving those in a way where our customer stays longer, they will cross-sell more, they will upsell more. They are spending money and time with us because they see value in the work we did up front. So really, to me, customer centricity is all about mutually beneficial value exchange between the customer on one end and the company on the other end. Really is a huge influence of customer strategy if it's used appropriately, and that means it's galvanized across the organization. If Net Promoter Score tracking is just used as a research monitoring instrument, and that is strategy to achieve customer centricity, nothing's going to come of it. It's the realization that it's just telling you what the temperature is outside. At the end of the day, it's got to take the different cross-functional units, the businesses, to have skin in the game, to really identify against a very on-purpose customer strategy. These are the areas and tactics we're going to employ to build a better mousetrap for our customers. A strong step is really recognizing that insurance, although many people will say it inside the industry, is not a commodity. Once you get into that commodity trap, you cannot build a differentiated brand. So understanding different segments of customers and their wants and needs, marry that with your internal operating model. What are you excellent at? What are you not so good at? And finally, the distribution model. We know that Geico and Progressive have done a great job with direct, but there's still a lot of agent carriers like Farmers Insurance out there. So really understanding the role of the agent, the role of the website, and the role of the call center to really build against a very well-defined brand strategy. And a brand strategy is much more than an advertising strategy. An advertising message or strategy will help contribute to it, but a brand strategy is about all touch points across the organization, really designed to hit that North Star of what the identity needs to be. There are so many benefits of having a clean and consistent database around customer interactions. The biggest one is customer privacy. If you're not consistent, then you're going to have escape hatches in your customer database that unfortunately will be tapped into from folks that want to do harm to your data. So the first rule is privacy, privacy, privacy. That is the biggest benefit. The other big benefit is understanding customer interactions across different lines of business. You know, many insurance carriers have great policy or category level databases. They're not talking to one another. So you have to have these databases connected through a lot of sophisticated IT plumbing and scaffolding so that you can take advantage of more of the horizontal or total experience rather than just an auto experience, a commercial experience or a home experience. You know, it's funny, customer analytics, I came again to Farmers about 4 years ago and we're building up something new. The key challenge was, how do you integrate it with other analytic capabilities? Because there are just tremendous analytic capabilities scattered throughout the organization. So the mission was not to displace those analytic capabilities, but to use customer analytics as a complementary tool to those other analytic capabilities. And part of that really up front was a lot of evangelism, education, and socializing the benefits of integrating customer analytics into the other analytic disciplines, forming cross-functional teams across different analytic capabilities to go solve very specific business problems, and celebrate the analytics community overall. That the more we can get these parts together, the more the transformation we're trying to achieve at Farmers will succeed. So why am I here at this conference? First of all, I'd never heard of the conference, and knowing that it's still only in its third year, that's what really jazzed me up about coming to speak to the conference, to really understand all the different problems, opportunities, but more importantly, wins that data and analytics have seen throughout the insurance industry, because there's nothing better than leveraging successes, learning from them, and doing more of those successes. Networking also a big part of this. And just at the end of the day, I'm a student. And so learning, really important. What a better place to learn than this conference. You know, throughout the sessions that I've attended, the biggest takeaway from this conference really is talent. You know, there is a groundswell across the insurance industry to build out analytics, and there's not enough talent out there. And so to me, that's been the biggest thing. We have to reframe how we think about talent acquisition and management if the industry is going to at least get to parity with other industries out there in terms of the utilization and value derived from analytics.